Hello, my name is Patrick Luis Alegre, and today I'm gonna show you 3 tips for presenting. The first tip is structure. Of course, before you present, you should know what you'll be presenting. You should organize your facts and information beforehand. Make sure it has an introduction, body, and conclusion so the audience would easily understand what you're presenting. You could write down cue cards to remind you of the arrangement of the topics and informations. You could write down the whole thing, but always remember, don't read from it directly, which leads to our second tip. So, the second tip for presenting is non-verbal communication. So, what do you think of a friend or an acquaintance who doesn't look at you when you're talking to each other? You think they're not interested, right? Or they don't care? Well, it's the same thing with presenting. You gotta look like you mean everything that you say. So from time to time, you have to look at a part of the audience so they'll know that you're talking to them directly. Hand gestures can also help with this. Hand gestures can make the audience feel what you feel. And by using these two, eye contact and hand gestures, you can make the audience know that you're comfortable in talking to them and they're more likely to listen to you. The third and last tip, of course, is confidence. Okay, have you ever watched a classmate, acquaintance, friend who stutters when they speak in front of class because they can't seem to find the words or their mind is blank? You feel like that person is not ready, right? Or they're incompetent. Well, confidence plays a huge factor in this. This applies to everything in life. When talking to other people, when talking to an audience, you have to be confident. So they know what you're speaking is true or they'll listen to you. You have to show your audience that you're comfortable with your tone of voice. You have to show that you're competent with your choice of words, and you have to show them you're not afraid to speak to them. So, these 3 tips: making sure you have your structure right, the structure of your presentation. Tip number 2, non-verbal communication, making eye contact and using hand gestures. And number 3, confidence, one of the most important things. I think these 3 will help you become a better presenter. Thank you for listening.